Hello, 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 and welcome to World 5. We are getting through the game pretty quickly. Swamped. Now, if you remember... Oh, hello. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, I'm gonna love this world. If this world is like this, oh my god, this is probably gonna be my favorite world of the game. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna marvel just everything about... Okay. Calm down, boss. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Woo! Okay. Okay. Calm down. First off, one thing at a time. The foreground. The foreground just looks fucking amazing, doesn't it? It's just the art direction just is so beautiful. Oh my god. Just the color palette. Just the graphics? Oh my god. And then the background. I mean, the background is like, it's practically 3D. I mean, did you see the waterfall? The waterfall is moving in the background. Oh, the background is just so beautiful. And there's enough depth to where it feels like a 3D game. And it's not, I mean, it's like 2D it's not so much isometric at all, but okay. Like, it feels 3D, but it's just on a 2D platform. It's so cool. Absolutely love it. And with the art direction, again, it just makes it look even more beautiful. And then, of course, the music, just, I can't talk. Too much I want to say. This specific piece of music it just meshes so well with the art direction and the level design. In this level, it's so perfect. They both complement each other so well. And that's what makes a good game great. It's just having every little piece, every little detail, every little thing, every little element put together, and everything just complements each other. I mean, there's a difference between it complementing and going together, just plain going together. I mean, when it just goes together, it's just like, okay, you don't really notice it. It works well and it goes together just fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but you kind of miss all the little things, I guess. But when it complements each other like it does in this game, every little thing is just, you notice it and you just marvel and you just think to yourself, oh my god, this is amazing. This is so cool. Like, did you see that? Did you hear that? Did this and that? It's just... More games need to be like that. And that's why this game is one of, if not the most favorite game of mine. This is one of my favorite games, if not the favorite game that I have. It's just, it complements each other just so well. I mean, every little thing just works. It just... Like, this is one of the few games that can be described as perfect, and you wouldn't be wrong at all. It's perfect in so many ways. It's one of those games where, like, I want to hear criticism. I do. I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh, this game is perfect, there's any criticism you have is just wrong. Because that's bullshit. That's not true. Every game has flaws. And I very much would like to hear any and all criticism about this game. I want to hear people's opinions about one thing or another, just see what they think and see what other people agree or disagree on. And that's just the whole thing. I mean, this game, in my opinion, is perfect. I don't have any problems with it at all. I don't see any problems with it at all. But if someone does have criticism about it or whatever, I really do want to hear about it. And that's the whole thing. That's what I love. Oh my god. Haha. Whew, man, oh man, that was beautiful. Seriously, this game is gonna make me start crying, man. But yeah, in the original game, this was actually like all snowy levels and all that stuff, and as you can see, but I don't know, this game doesn't really follow that. I mean, in a way, I kind of wish that he had changed the color palette of the overworld just to have it complement what it actually is. But being that it's a hack, and I mean, if it was the real game that did it like that, well then there'd be a problem. But being that this is a hack, you know, with hacks you can get away with things like that. And that's kind of what's pretty cool about hacks. I think it's just so amazing about it. I mean, like Super Mario World hacks, you know, there's hundreds, absolute hundreds of different hacks you can play. And with one base game, you can get hundreds of different kinds, and I mean, everyone can have their own thoughts and opinions on how to add or, you know, take away or do whatever to. It's so cool. And I love the thought of, you know, being able to hack and play hacks and stuff, because you get, like, every single person can then become, in a sense, a game designer. You can take what you think of your mind, your thought process on a game, or everything like you wanted to add or again subtract or whatever to, you can. Your vision can become a reality, and not only can it become a reality, but other people will be able to see it and play it, and you know, have their thoughts and opinions on that, and be able to play off of that as well if they would like to. I mean, just the evolution of games, of again hack games. And I'm talking about Super Mario World in general, just because it's such a huge community. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, think about how many, like, how it started and like what was okay with and what wasn't, and then how it changed. I mean, like when it started, all that was really changed was again the level design, and that was pretty much it. It just slightly changed the level design, but slowly but surely, people, you know, began experimenting and looking into it and being able to change the overworld. And that was like the huge thing. And then over time, if you didn't change overworld, you were kind of criticized severely for it. Because it's like, it just became the norm. And then obviously, another huge big thing was boss battles. Changing the boss battles. Changing bosses, you know, adding in bosses and all that stuff, and taking away what was already there and all that stuff. It became the norm eventually, and then you were criticized for not having, you know, custom bosses and all that stuff. And then again, music, you know, keeping the music as it was the norm, and now if you don't have music, again, it almost degrades the hack. It in a way shouldn't, but it does. Just incoherently it does, I think. Subconsciously, maybe. And that's just the way it is. And now I've seen an influx in, you know, health. I mean, Super Mario World, and now there's, like, health where it's not so much, you know, you get hit and you become small Mario, and then if you get hit again, you die, and all that stuff. It changed it, like, actual health. You had 8 bars of health, kind of like how you did in Super Mario World 64. And then, again, that kind of became the norm in the Nintendo's Mario games lore, I guess. Not really sure how else to call it, but yeah, and then, you know, in the hack world, you know, now it's becoming like that, and that's almost becoming the norm. So it's just interesting to think about it that way. Man, I got no flowers on that one. Holy crap. I don't know what time we're at this point. I think we're actually at 11 minutes. I don't know. Well, we got through 2 levels, and I'm kind of like at my end process of my thought process. My end thought process, blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna end the video before I degrade my commentary anymore. So, until then, guys, till next time, I'll be seeing y'all later.